Welcome everyone to game number. Oh, I gotta do math quick. 9 for Sleep Stealers. One with no stream last Wednesday, but they came home with the clutch, or not the clutch, but the win, beating them 13-5. So 6-2.
I heard Famino had quite the game.
Yeah, 30 piece, I believe. It's like 33-5.
Yeah,
I want to say.
putting the team on his back.
On his back. Incredible.
On it. Get down on it.
But definitely,
Darn, I put.
yeah, we are hoping going up against a 7-1 team. So hoping to come out of this, come out of that little bit of a slump there. I mean, they had those two losses on Anubis, not looking great. And funny enough, this team were so back banned Anubis first map ban. So
Let's
good
go
for Sleep Stealers coming back to Mirage after it was
it's good
Mirage
for the audience too.
Huh? Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
It's good for the audience too. I think
Played
we're tired of seeing
Nuke last Wednesday.
Darn.
Yeah.
That would have been a fun cast. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, I mean, well, it wasn't much of a cast to be honest with you. Again, 13-5 was the.
That's true.
But in comparison, to the last one before that, it went to 26-28, 54 rounds. That was
Do not remind me. That was,
that definitely was
definitely one of those nights that we were quickly reminded that we don't get paid for this.
No, we do not. And that's okay because we don't do it for the money. We don't do it for the money.
No, we don't. We don't. Time and time again, all these people are like, "We want to give you money," and we're like, "No, we don't do it for the money."
But if you are feeling so inclined, you hit that subscribe button. That would be very lovely. Don't do it for the money, but we do have some nice tools that we've invested here that we'd love to keep using and being able to enhance your guys' viewing experience. And so,
maybe even seeing some sort of camera work with our faces on.
We could talk about it for sure. That is something that is definitely.
I don't have a camera. We need money. We need income.
Hydretheus, Cody, thank you, dude. Appreciate it. That is so helpful. Actually, honestly, it's the yes. You get those good emotes. Yeah. The Sleep Stealer eye. There's some other good ones as well in there. If you, I think there should
Sean
be
Matthews in the YouTube chat. That is true for any of us. For anyone who knows Sean Matthews out there, he is in the YouTube chat. So
we are doing dual streaming tonight, seeing if this is this is the move.
Is this the wave?
Yeah, I think the side duck is my favorite one, kind of in an inspiration of Zach or support of Zach. That kind of gets him going. Exactly. I know. Well, we are just moments away from knife round and starting this match tonight. Not sure exactly what we're waiting on.
Any predictions?
I cannot see. Yeah, I mean, here we go. Knife round is about to start here. I don't know if I have any predictions for tonight. I just hope they play well. We get a good game, and it doesn't go to 54 rounds. That's kind of all I'm hoping for, if I'm going to be completely honest with you.
It should be in the chat there, Cody. Ethan, will you stream it in Cord so I can get a nice good play?
Yeah, absolutely I can.
Technical difficulties going on.
Yeah, no, we got it. We got the... I know how to do my job.
You want to give Cody or hydrate?
Oh, 1v1 here. Mikey versus...
There should be Sleep Stealers TV on YouTube.
Oh, yeah, that link does not work. I apologize for that. That was my old YouTube. Yeah, just youtube.com/@SleepStealersTV. I believe. Yeah, I will definitely fix that. That was from my old streaming days. We all know about that. You know what I mean? So, I don't know how to edit those. I will find a way, and I will get rid of them. Maybe.
All right.
Um,
I'm gonna say this. I think that I'm expecting a big game out of Exactly today. He's had a rough couple of weeks, but reports, scouts have been saying that they've seen him in the gym more, and if anyone knows what the gym can do for you, both physically and mentally, it's wonders. So I expect to see a lot out of that guy today. He's due.
He is due. First round, Sleep Stealers, sorry, we're so back, electing to go on the CT side. Might have seen one there. Ready for this A hit. Smokes go in for Sleep Stealers, and they are going out. Firmino on site first. And Mikey kind of just tracking someone down, sees one. But Warso Back is going to get one before they get set to go down CT. 3v3. Slobber watching for this flank. Ready for it, but not able to get it. There you go, Slobber. Getting his flank.
Feeding him bullets.
3v2, and Firmino will make light work of that. 3 kills in that opening round. 1-0. Sleep Stealers. That's
what they do best. Feed them bullets for breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. This team, I just love watching Firmino play. He just knows how to take hold of these matches.
Can't disagree with that.
Sleep Stealers leaning towards B as Exactly and Firmino are going to start walking up and trying to get some space here on in mid. CTs did bought an SMG. They did full buy this. Firmino not ready for Shadow, but Exactly is, but takes some damage before dying. Mikey gets one. He's going to get the other with help from Max. 3v2. Spencer, gets the drop on Exactly, but user one Max is able to avenge him. Last guy, Karma, coming up apps, but that will actually go take Max down. Max not realizing where he is, but leaving up towards Mikey and Slobbert. Karma might. He's gonna try for this. Nope, he is going to just save the Galil and pray for another round. Slobbert with the death there. Wow. Not able to get out far enough out in time. There it is. Sleep Stealers up 2-0.
I'd say it's a pretty good start. Lots of deaths, though. They definitely don't want to see that. They want to keep those guns, keep that eco nice and high. But
yeah, Firmino forced to buy Galil here because of that.
They're starting in control, though. And that's where this team thrives, I think. A very high control team, high vibes team. I'm trying to find
Mikey trying to peek mid, does not realize that there is a ton of them mid right now. All 4 are con and or mid, and Sleep Stealers are hanging out apps waiting to see if they're gonna push through. Leaning towards B. Both teams, if they make a hit towards B, they are definitely going to be met pretty quickly by these T's. Just taking their time. 55 seconds.
I do believe, though, this is one of those things I still don't quite know about the game, but I do know that a good offense, nice and high aggression, would probably pay out pretty well here. You got the better guns. You got a site free. Yeah, right here. This is
Not quite as
should
free
work
as
out
they were
really
hoping,
well.
though. I don't think they're going to be ready for Shadow, but not much he can do with the USPS. Maybe there is. Gets one, but can't get any others. Anybody. Any doobie. In doobie. There we go. They made it a 2v1. Karma with a go deal from last round. Slobber just needing to get bombed down. No.
Hold up there, might have.
Get ready for Karma. No, he is not. Karma taking him down first round.
Reload instead of maybe looking around there for a little bit.
Yeah, he's got to know. I'm surprised Karma didn't just full rush him. I mean, I get it, but he could have gone off. He doesn't know how many bullets he has left, but just unfortunate timing there for Slobber. Not ready for him to be so close. I'm realizing I don't know that if he knew where he was at. Maybe he was, or maybe he did. I don't know CS enough to know if he should have known where he was at. So, but good try for the young lad. Starting off, I mean, still a good showing out for most of the Sleep Stealer team in these first couple of rounds. You know, tough loss during that round because now you're on a save and CT are on a full buy, and so not looking super great. Leaves.
This is exactly what I meant before the start of that round. They need that control. They need that control of the game. They need that control of the rounds, and they lost control last game. And look at where they're at now. A place where they're not able to control. They're not able to act upon that good aggressive behavior.
Yeah, absolutely. Shadow is huge there. Just kind of sitting there, exactly getting some damage, but not without taking some damage of his own. He's grouping up a main. Nothing pushed.
The one to watch here is Famino with that deagle. He can go off at any time with a gun like that.
Just giving up mid. Not wanting to give up any single 1v1 fights. Smart from the CT team here. Smoke will go down. Karma taking down Mikey and then Slobber and Mino not able to land one. Yeah, that is a full squad wipe.
That's tough. What was do you happen to know that we are so back, a 7-1 record before this?
Yes, they are. First loss though last week. So no, that's not right. Hold on. No, it was. That is correct. Look at me. I know my statistics and my things. Nope, that's wrong. What's going on, man? This lied to
me. You seem to have the most technical difficulties out of any human I've ever met.
No, it's great.
We are technical savvy.
So no, not a technical issue, a mental issue for sure.
Yeah, that tends to be the main issue when it comes to your technical issues.
Sleep Stealers looking like they're gonna hit A again with exactly just kind of hanging out abs, waiting for a lurk to come through. Yeah, just waiting here in this pattern, waiting for that smoke to go down. Shadow gonna just kind of fire some shots through that smoke, seeing if any of them would land, and none of them do. Leaning on this site exactly now, working up. Mikey with the boomstick. Hopefully gonna be able to connect with some people here. Slobber's gonna get one. Sees another one. Stares and Slobber gets two. Are they ready for this other person in the smoke? Mikey is.
Boom!
Yes, sir. Boom, indeed. Not
First
ready.
boom
Mike
of the day.
exactly in a incredible position here. Might be able to get both.
That is good.
Yes, he is. There's one. And there is two for exactly good round from the Sleep Stealers. Well executed, and that's how they need to play to keep winning these rounds.
For sure, for sure. It's you see some essential factors. You get Mikey Jasa, your designated opper or a boomstick handler, and if he's doing his job with that weapon, they're gonna go far. If he can get his kills out front, out early, and if Zach can clean up the Laos, they just got to be the Laos.
I don't know what you mean by that, but yeah, absolutely. Oh.
They know what I mean by that.
He's 3 stacking. Sorry, on 2 up towards Cat. User 1 Max gets Karma on the push through Palace. Now they could use that information and rotate their Slobber's gonna get one underpass. T's they can go anywhere they want right now. Firmino and
pretty much full health and full util.
Max Slobber is hurting for the for a little bit, but yep, that will pull the T's to rotate on over, and they are going to go ahead and hit T here as once the whole crew come in. But util goes out, but there is no one to use this util on. CTs are just sitting on B, not wanting to engage in this 5v3.
Bomb has been planted.
And yep,
that is crazy. They are
save clan
for unaware. Oh God.
That's great.
I've got the plague.
Great stuff, man.
Yeah, it's exactly what you want to hear out of your caster.
Mm-hmm.
I think it was that 2-hour performance we had that really put me on my butt.
Absolutely.
Who is electing to go towards? Oh, who would it be other than exactly?
Terrorists win.
Exactly, that would be some. All right, good. A little kill hungry there, as he bottoms the leaderboard right now.
He's down there. Max is in the route, though, it looks like.
Looks like.
He's looking again to get this B control. Firmino's going to peek under, but no one there peeking him. Doobie and Album. OB holding down B site, hoping to activate something or make some noise, but nothing so far. Firmino with Slobber under. Fire's gonna go down, pushes Firmino out, but Doobie not in a place to be able to actually do damage. This CT's team is playing scared, not knowing where these T's are going to come from. Smoke goes down. Doobie's gonna peek from Cat. He's gonna get one through the smoke. Spencer on site. He exactly checks him, but doesn't finish it off. Mikey and Max taking down a Doobie and Karma.
Bomb has been planted.
OB by himself.
Terrorists win.
bye with his team in the grave. 5-2 Sleep Steelers.
You got that. Well said, fellow
Well
caster.
said.
Well said. What did Eli want? He said Grant. He never said anything else.
Man may never know.
Yeah. Wow. He's being aggressive yet again, as they should be.
CT's OB pushed
out. Little does he know.
pushed up. Is he going to? Is Max gonna be ready? Is he gonna push all the way through this? Max isn't ready for this. He's not ready. OB takes him down. Spencer takes down Zach. Exactly. That will be a 3v4. CTs with a rifle of their own.
No.
Mikey getting sprayed through. This round might have not looked good for the CTs, but ending very well. 3v4.
These CTs definitely are a little weaselly. They're definitely they play in weird spots. They play unlike, they're very unorthodox, but it doesn't look like our Sleep Steelers are being affected by it too much yet, but they will be. This is a
Wow.
Never mind. That's what I said. It turned out to be wrong. But yeah, that's just not level-headedness that you want to see from the Sleep Steelers. That we kind of expect from them, but they not checking their corners, not pushing as a team. They're playing a weird team, and they need to play like they're playing a weird team. You know, they're not making that adjustment as early as they need to.
Sleep Steelers still up 5-3. Good, able to do a full buy this round. So full buy versus full buy here in Doobie with the boomstick, but Mikey is gonna get a boom hick on OB. This is the game changer. If Mikey can get his op online, he's unstoppable with it, and that's what makes or breaks a game for the Sleep Steelers.
Couldn't agree more. You can.
Slobber 8-3 so far. We need a Slobber POV. See how the work is getting.
Having a little bit of a quiet match to start. And Bambino being thrown off by those weird little angles they like to take and such.
Gets one.
There you go. That's exactly what I mean.
5v4 evens it up. 4v4.
Bomb has been planted.
Spencer and Karma coming up through CT. Sees, knows where one is at. Will try to molly him out. Mikey will get one.
Boom!
Firmino taking some damage. Saw at least one or maybe two. User one, Max will take down Shadow.
Hitting
Mikey
him
will
down.
take down Spencer.
Boom!
And
Up
that
the up.
should be it for this round. They know where he is at. Slobber ready. Not ready enough. Doobie trying to make this away.
Terrorists win.
That will be it for... Max has an HE. He could have thrown it. What are you doing? You know where he's at. That's okay.
Good round by Mikey. That exactly like you said. Get that boomstick online. I
Exactly.
believe 3 kills by him. Exactly.
Exactly. Can I get some side ducks in the chat for exactly real quick?
What needs to get online now is exactly. exactly needs to get online.
Exactly. That's exactly what I'm saying.
Exactly said. I'll be honest, coming from a caster, a biased caster like that, I would love to see these guys win. I've yet to cast a game that they win.
You're a lose con.
So
That's what I'm hearing. You are the lose con
could
for the
be.
Sleep Stealers.
Could be. I didn't want to make the announcement, but I'll make it now. If the Sleep Stealers do lose this game, I am never casting again.
Very short casting debut, unfortunately, but you know things must happen for some things to take place. T's just storming out on site. They own this place.
Yep.
Doobie and exactly taking OB.
Amino getting sat. Amino with the most stats on the team. It's a very rare sight to see.
Terrorists win.
Doobie
And
will
Mikey
go down.
with a soft little boom.
Soft little boom.
We like to give booms according to how impressive the kills are.
You can tell that the confidence of this team tonight is just worlds above the confidence when they I just go back to that Anubis match. The last one was 28-6.
What I think that comes down to is that map knowledge. Sorry to interrupt, but they talk to us, the little post game interviews like we like to have, and they tell us how uncomfortable they are with Anubis and such. Things like Mike and Jason not knowing where to be looking sometimes at the op and others. But this is a timeless map that we've all played, and they know this map better than most.
Slobber makes sure to check that angle, not learning from his brother's mistakes. Twin telepathy and Doobie putting his brother down.
Bomb has been planted.
Exactly, now here by himself. Is he going to be ready for this person behind him? Karma will be able to get it, but it's a 2v3. Suddenly winnable. Poor Werso back.
You'd think, but again, remember who does have the combat. You got Amino and Mikey, whose chemistry is quite unmatched, and Slobber, the pest, the menace. Not where he wants to be right now. Not where he wants to be. Well, actually,
he is 9-4, my brother. A good game, but for Slobber already.
Terrorists win.
You know, I think might have gotten some extra sleep last night. I think he's feeling himself.
His skill. You're right. I think that's a good assessment. You know, with these late games, you always got to be careful with this team.
Not super late tonight. 8:06 currently on the clock.
Not super late for you guys, indeed.
Hey man, you chose this life. Window smoke not landing doesn't matter because they're not going to be peeking at Slobber with a wonderful flash. Full blinded on Spencer right before advantage tees. Mikey will take Obi away as well. CTs need something. Need something to spark their comeback. Because not great for, I want to say, a fairly CT-sided map. I mean,
yeah, no, they elected to take CT first. And that's something you don't think you often see, right? I'd rather start on the side that you don't do as well with, personally. Correct me if I'm wrong.
correct me if I'm wrong. Is that an op?
That
You
does
know,
look like a lonesome boomstick.
You know.
Like a hobo on
Doobie
the streets of San Francisco.
taking Max out. Trying to peek through here. Shadow's going to get one before he goes down to the hands of Slobbert. Karma will get one as well. Doobie too. Doobie trying to
Don't want to say it, but
connect.
Karma kind of owning exactly.
That's what Karma will do to you. Firmino sees him, but so does Karma. Slobbert by himself cannot
Oh,
clutch that
man.
unfortunate turn of events for a very winnable round for the T's.
Bomb has been defused.
But 8-4 going into halftime. Still a great lead going to CT side.
For sure, for sure.
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 You know, you can never forget, though, about Firmino. Slow to start tonight, but, I mean, could just ignite and pull his way at a moment's notice. There's your scoreboard look. For the half, 10-4, 11-5, 8-8, 6-8, and 6-7. Yeah, not showing.
What to say about? Go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say not a
I was
great
just
showing
about to ask you your
for
thoughts.
Firmino as the T's just take sight on the Mikey trying to get some picks, but waiting for the rest of his team to group up and seeing if they can retake this site. They know they like to warm up on retakes. So this is good. Mikey with 2. Huge 5v3, just needs to wait for the rest of his team. Max is going to get 1. Max is going to get 2. 3v1s. Max with his 3rd. Mikey and Max taking care of business on that retake. 9-4. Sleep Stealers.
I do want to say that is a round that they always, I think they personally always do, excel at, is that first round on CT side. They handle those silly little pistols so well.
Those pistols can be silly. That is for sure. What a lovely little
Mac Bates. I'm Max's biggest fan. All right.
Mac, do you do a lot of baiting? What'd you say? He's now going up mid, trying to get that mid control. Huge to be able to go say OB. Stopped by a Molly to start pushing up Cat, but might go work with numbers. Exactly. Ready for Karma.
Sitting. Karma down. Karma,
Huge.
who I think has won most of the gunfights against exactly. I'm sure that felt good for him.
Is huge for taking down their lead killer of the night.
For sure.
He's up through, still looking Cat as Spencer kind of sits con, sees it, trying to get some information, see if they should go A instead. Looks like they might be heading that way. About to approach Mikey, Max, and Firmino. Firmino not doing too well, but Max is going to get 1 and get his other. And Max will get his 3rd. Last
Let
person.
Max have him. Max wants him. Max wants to eat him for breakfast.
Last person alive.
And-
Mikey.
Mikey will take the hill. I'd say this battle's pretty reminiscent of, I'd say, 100 men versus a gorilla. Sleep Stealers being the 100 men, we are so back the gorilla.
That is on par. Exactly what I was thinking. And so that is, I think that many people would think that the gorilla's going to win, but, if you think about it, 100 men are a lot of dudes. You know what I mean?
That's a lot of people.
That's a lot of
just like
people. Overwhelming that
Sleep Steelers team
gorilla.
is throwing a lot of bullets at him.
User 1 max opening it with a user 1 max with his second.
More 5 straight kills from user 1.
Max getting his third. Max is on fire tonight. Karma drops on exactly
Winning
mid.
that fight against exactly. What do you know?
Exactly is just getting some unfortunate timings tonight. You know.
What happens just about every night with that guy.
Can only have luck
I
in
don't know
some
what to
places,
say.
my friend. Unfortunately,
He's got
CS
luck.
timing is not it.
Not his meta right now for luck, for sure. As user 1 Max gonna clean out the board. I believe he's gotten all 3 kills in this round.
It's opened all 3, and they're gonna continue. They're gonna just walk into the killing machine here on A1 AK. There's one.
There's his 4.
Do they know?
Will he get that ace? Oh my gosh.
That's 5.
Hey!
Ace for user 1 max. 17 and 7. Twins coming out to
Great
play tonight.
Round.
You know they're
No
not
kidding.
fighting in the call.
You know it. We are so back. Not looking so back after all. Not electing to take any sort of timeouts. Just letting Sleep Stealers steal not just their sleep, but the momentum.
Mikey.
Fun fact. Boom!
Spencer.
Fun fact. Behind the name of the Sleep Stealers, I don't know if you knew this. Common sources tell me that it's because people have nightmares about them. And that's hence the name coming from Sleep Stealers. They get in your brain. Oh, Famino getting two-pieced.
Not great for
I wish this
Firmino.
were a PG-13 chat. Sometimes there are some things I would love to say.
Slobber with an MP9
we're still
from
down to have that.
range.
Rated R
Mikey.
stream. Let us know.
Mikey with a. Oh,
boom.
nah. Okay.
I'm sorry.
No,
It's
that's
not
okay.
as genuine in the moment, you know. Look at this guy getting timed on by exactly.
No, he will not. Exactly getting timed on. So
Why would he pull out his knife? I don't know why
he doesn't
does
know where he's
anything.
at. You know, that's just a really, really tough spot. Karma putting Mikey down. We're so back. We're getting around. You know, I don't want to say anything, but they were up 12-8 on that Anubis match.
Now that is a wild thing to say. We're not going to talk like that.
It's
here in
11-5.
this
We've
booth.
seen it done it before, but hopefully it's not this time.
We've never seen it to this level. I struggle to think that they would let it get to that level again.
I don't think you're wrong, but you know, things happen. Firmino getting one. Molly, oh, it's extinguished. Firmino pushed through, but Karma is gonna be ready for him, trying to play aggressive, not working in his favor though.
Mikey, ready to use that boomstick. Let us know that he's.
Slobber
Slobber sticks down.
sees his shoulder, but not able to connect. Shadow will take him out. See Mikey ready for OB coming through. Palace already out onto site. We'll smoke CT and just sit.
And who is all the way over on B site? Slobber?
He's pushing up through Cat. Just trying to.
Being nice and loud too about that, huh? Both being loud, not knowing that he's in there, or
taking him down. I guess he did not realize that that's where he
Boom.
was. got one.
There seems to be some sort of miscommunication going on amongst these guys. Or it could be just a general case of slobber not listening.
Great. 4 T's. They know where he's at, but Karma will get one. And they will clean up the other 2 rounds in a row. For We're So Back. After an opening 3.
I agree. I do.
For Sleep Stealers.
I do agree.
I like to keep things interesting. Can you blame me? You know,
I think that I'm going to retract my statement and say that Etan should never cast again if they lose this.
I'm going to say is, I mean, that is actually true. Ever since we started casting, they were not looking good. CT's trying to just make something come alive, but not able to. Exactly, not ready.
Exactly,
Spencer
getting timed
cleaning.
in. Again, hey, I'm going to text Exactly and tell him to stop pulling out his knife.
I'll
talk to him after the game about it.
You.
I'm not going to text him. But this is my 3rd time watching this team, and I've never seen anyone get timed on like Exactly does. And it might not be a luck thing. Is all I'm stating. So
Sleep Stealers taking a timeout here to collect their thoughts and hopefully try to get together a plan of what to do here.
Plan of attack.
The other thing that we haven't seen is Mikey with the no op here in this round. But are hoping to take that momentum shift out of the hands of We're So Back. 3 rounds in a row for them after Sleep Stealers coming out to 3 rounds the top 4 at the start of this half. Exactly up through, but can't get Spencer down to 17 HP. Not great, but Slobber will clean up, making it back to even 4v4. 3 people mid for We're So Back. Mikey in ladder. OB out, but Famino will take him down. Huge to hopefully spark that ignition for Famino here. Max pushed all the way up to ramp.
Less aggressive. They need to play back. They've got their wins. They've got their picks.
They are ready for that. Sitting Max down. Not great, but Mikey will catch Undoobie with the timing. Shadowblade and Karma out on site. They know they have it. Famino and Slobbert CT, but the T's hopefully going to try to get the bomb down here. Karma ready. Hits Famino. Slobbert now will get one. Ready for the other one, but not. Karma is more ready.
With a great brain play right here. Little does he knows.
Karma now knows that he is not there.
Letting Mikey onto site.
See, Karma definitely sees him there. Mikey knows where he's at. Is he gonna stick this? He will, but he won't get it. That's a timing thing. He comes through CT.
I told you this is a weird team.
A
flash of excellence there from CT. They just get their kill and they need to pull off. That's personal opinion. So I don't know if, again, correct me if these things are ever wrong, but
yeah, I think that is a tough play. I mean, Karma's just ready for Max sitting in that corner there. It's a good play, but I think you kind of just got to let them. You have numbers advantage, and so when you sell yourself out there like that, you're just putting yourself into harm's way. No guns for Sleep Stealers, just trying to see if they can get anything. T. Spencer putting down Mikey, pushed up through, under, Slobber sitting under window. Exactly, we'll get one, but Shadow Blade and there's Slobber with one and two.
There's two. Doable, for sure.
On site,
Exactly.
Firmino and Slobber.
Slobber not getting to that gun.
Slobber will get his third.
Slobber.
2v1, pistols only. They know where he's at.
They gotta play
Spencer.
together.
Oh, not great. Good damage dealt. 4 guns
Great
out of
round.
hands, but they have enough money to buy again. But still a huge dent because, if they win this round, T's are going to be only, I think they're going to be pretty broke. Maybe only able to buy a gun or 2. Unless OB is just going with no gun. Yeah, he's just going with the pistol. I'm calling it a day. What a play, Mikey! Opening boom, but Shadow is going to get the trade through the smoke.
Okay with me. You still got a guy with no gun.
Pushing.
Just trying to lurk a little bit on the site. Little does he know he's about to see 2 people with guns on this site. Max just needs to stay diligent. Stay patient. Again, this is a team that, like I said before, they play weird. They play a weird game.
Obi got the information. Now retreating back, flashing over, trying to hopefully regroup with his team as they look to execute on to B.
Giving up mid control. And he got his gun.
Slobber now just needing to hold him off for a few more seconds. Smoke will go in, but they're just going to push through that, and Doobie. Slobber, unfortunately, too many people on his screen to shoot. Firmino knows where one's at, gets one. 3v1. Karma is by himself, sees one. Not enough time to plant. Can he at least take one down with him before he goes? He cannot. Match point, Sleep Stealers. Huge round for Sleep Stealers. You've got
boom stuck in Mikey's hand, and I think that's what you do here. Mikey electing for the M4.
No money. No money to buy the boomstick. So
Slobber didn't have enough to buy for.
Unfortunately, that's okay.
Fair enough.
We've seen Mikey be critical with the M4A1S, and so hoping that he can just get there. Are they gonna push through the smoke? Mikey taking 40 HP from that ADE. Firmino getting one. Firmino getting the other, but going down to OB. Karma is gonna get 2 as well. User 1 Max and Mikey going down. Spencer is on site. A slobbered and exactly last alive. Exactly 1v3. Probably a good idea to save.
No kidding. I wish I would have gotten to see what happened there in all that chaos there in the middle.
And not a great time
What
there.
are we looking to see from these sleep stealers in these finals?
Terrorists win.
They need to win a round. That's what we're looking to see.
No shit.
See Steelers taking attack timeout to hopefully gain get a game plan together to shift that momentum. Well, not even momentum again. Yeah, they're just looking for one round here. 12-10. As we look back, 5 rounds in a row. 6 out of the last 7 have gone to Warsaw back. Not great for Sleep Stealers. There is no one there. There they are.
There we go. Into the final round of the match.
Through ladder. I think you don't have to play super aggressive here, and I think that might be the call from Sleep Stealers. AG will get damage onto exactly down to 68 from
Way too
Util.
aggressive. Don't know why he's playing that
Amino with
Getting
one.
his kills like he should. Playing smart.
Max goes down to the hands of Spencer, who's ready, but Mikey
Boom! Mikey with
was
the boom
ready for the
stick.
avenge.
Alert. He's been there pretty much every round. This is where, again, CT just needs to stay together. Obviously play your sights, but that's exactly who you want holding A right now. I'm not gonna lie to you. I might send one more over to A if I'm Sleep Stealers. I'm not gonna lie.
I don't know. It's a holding game, right? It's hold until you get information, and right now they don't have any information other than that smoke landing, and now they know that they are most likely going to come in, and Doobie ready for Mikey there. He's going to make this a 3v3. But util damage galore from Sleep Stealers. Just need a couple of taps on these guys, hopefully. But some smokes through.
He's about
Need to play
halfway
together.
here.
From OB
There's one.
goes down. Ready for Shadow. CT split coverage. They are. Shadow by himself now. Slobber just needs to get this kill, but he isn't going to be able to. We go to last point of regulation.
Terrorists win.
12-11.
These guys are a mess right now, man. They're getting the crucial kills and they're just not executing on them. We got a full buy from T here, and it's like a buy and a half from CT. Where you want to be if you're CT right now. Don't need to play too aggressive. Exactly, getting one.
Huge. That's two of them.
The other.
They know where exactly it's at, but no damage really done to him. But OB coming up through Cat. 3v3. Max with the fast flank here. Firmino gets
one.
OB. Huge actually. Again, Max's timing
Little do
here
they know
might
Max
be
is on his
impeccable.
flank.
Going to have to make noise, though, to get off site, unfortunately. Max with the Shadow going. Shadow Blade Karma by himself. Karma will go down.
There it is.
13-11. Sleep Stealers with the win tonight.
Counter-terrorists win.
Huge. 20-12, 20-14, 18-14, 15-15, and 13-16. A great showing for Slobber and Max combo tonight. You know, Firmino didn't step up like he did in that last game, but that's okay. We sometimes they have those off nights, especially after carrying a team like that, like he did that last game. So, you know, that's incredible way to stay composed. Especially after what happened last game or 2 games ago. Sorry, huge win for Sleep Stealers tonight.
Absolutely. So, what time next week?
We got a game Wednesday night, but first, I believe we might have a media interview. That is the wrong graphic. I apologize.
Wow.
Guys, I can't. No, I don't know. One more time. Let me try this one more time.
You wanted an interview?
I wanted an interview. Give
Everybody's
me
favorite-
Slobber.
They
Give me.
sent their worst.
Give
From
me
everybody's
Slobber.
favorite bottom frag.
Give me
Yeah.
Slobber.
Give me Slobber.
Give me.
Oh, we got
Yes,
Slobber.
sir.
All right.
Local Rango. How are you doing?
Oh, doing all right.
What a game for you! What a game for you tonight. The last couple of games, we've seen you pop off there, and stay up. That's amazing. What's been the motivation and what's been the change factor
working.
since the first couple of games in the season?
Oh, just starting to hit my stride. You know, just playing my role, figuring things out. I like the map. You know.
Yeah.
Getting lots of sleep.
Yeah, getting some sleep, which is nice. Yeah, went for a bit of a run today, so you know, got the blood pumping.
That's
So we
great.
were just saying that's what I was expecting out of that exactly guy. He's been hitting the gym lately, as I was saying before the match.
No, I haven't.
was hoping for some sort of performance like that, but you know, way to carry your team there.
Oh, just doing my part.
Amazing.
Team
All right.
Exactly what we want to
effort.
hear from a top frag.
That's great. All right. Well, matchup on this Wednesday, 7:30. Anything that you guys are gonna take into offline and hopefully work on before that match coming up?
Shooting back.
Yeah. Hopefully helping out the server. There was a little bit of server issues, some lag, some jitters, but
Oh wow,
hey, we're all playing on the same playing field, so
it's a lovely way to put it, Rob.
Right,
it
shooting
is
back
what it
and-
is.
Absolutely.
Lovely way to put it. So your team that you are playing on Wednesday, actually, they are live right now. They are, going into overtime, 13-13 tied. But they are 5-3. So hopefully a good game we have in store for us on Wednesday.
5-3, 8-0, 0-8. Bring them all.
All right.
Lovely words from Robert and from Slobber, and exactly. Thank you guys for coming in
Did
tonight.
you just dox him?
No, I
Thanks
did
for
not.
having us.
Yes, of course.
Get out of here before I get doxxed.
Yes, sir. All right, Grant. Well, that will wrap it up for us tonight. Any last words for our loyal fans out there?
I think just thank you guys for coming in here on a weekly basis or even 2 times a week if we're there for it. I've heard nothing but support from all the fans, and I love hearing it. So it's what brings us out here.
It's great.
Again,
Don't
not
do it for the
here
money.
for the money.
Don't do it for the money. All right, that will be it for us tonight. Again, tune in Wednesday, May 7th. That's in 2 days, 7:30 p.m. Central Time here on Twitch TV/ETN Matthews and YouTube.com/@SleepStealersTV for the stream. We'll see you guys Wednesday.
Awesome. Got it.